you ever had quiet time all by yourself? I mean, self-meditation. If yes, then let's hear what I have to say about it. If no, then you're in the right place. Stay tuned. Hi, great family. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Namy Diane. If you are new and if you're a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you so much for your great support and for your love. Let's just dive into this. As you have seen by the title, today we shall be talking about self-meditation. It's just another form of one of the ways to actually show yourself some love. What do I mean by self-meditation? So, lots of things go on in our lives and we never have time to think about what is going on, or we never have time to think about the decisions that we want to take. You know, it might be good or bad. It doesn't matter what kind of circumstances in this situation, but self-meditation is very important. Just have some time alone. Sit maybe when you're back from work, or if you're too tired, then that's fine. Maybe early in the morning, just set aside time every single day and think about yourself. Think about in your life. Think about what you want to do, what you have done, how you can strive to be a better person. In this time of self-meditation, this is when you allow yourself to be vulnerable with your inner self. It's time for you to cry. It's time for you to laugh, genuinely. You don't need anyone to tell you what you feel or like how to take or perceive certain things in your life. This is the exact and this is the much needed time you deserve, and this is the much needed time that you must have. It's a must have for each one of us. Self-meditation is very important. So let's just dive in a little more further what I mean by this. So guys, different things go on, different things happen. It might be a loss of a loved one. It might be maybe you've been fired. Maybe you're uncertain about where you are at that specific point in time. You might not know what you want. Those things are there. I have ever been there, guys, where you reach somewhere, you are confused, you don't know what to do, you don't know which next step to take. You are just there. You don't know what the future holds for you. You don't know what's there tomorrow. This is the exact time that you should have self-meditation. And when you just set aside, even though it's just 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it's important. It's just all about the consistency that you decide to have this self-meditation. Just have your time. Let it be 10 to 15 minutes. Sit back, just take in deep breaths and take in long breaths out. And it's so much needed. Taking deep breaths as you just look back on different things that you want, different things that you're striving to do much better. In case you're at work or in case you're in school, this young generation, you might come back, even though you're from school, you are definitely tired, and maybe you made some mistakes with your tutors or lecturers or teachers, whatsoever you may call it. This is the time you need. Maybe you made some mistakes at work or career or in your family or at school. This is the time you need. So don't be too hard on yourself. You beat yourself up with the chest. This is the time you need to accept the mistakes that you have made and avoid to live in denial. Avoid to live in disagreement, or let me just leave it that way. Avoid to live in denial, in disagreement with yourself, or like the mistakes you have made, the things that you have gone through. avoid to live in denial. If things have happened throughout the day, this is the time. Or if they happened the previous day, this is the actual time that you should have to think about what happened, how to strive to be a better person. And if you have been doing well that previous day, or that day, if that is the day you're meditating, then you have to look for better ways to just become a better person, a better version of yourself. And in case you've done mistakes, or someone has challenged you, or someone stepped on your toes that day, just choose to let it go. Just choose to be good. Just choose to be forgiving and accept those things that keep on happening. Accept them, because every single thing that you have done, or every single thing that has happened to you, it was actually meant to happen. And those things that have happened, or that are happening in your life, they are contributing ultimately to the person that you are becoming, or to the person that you will become. So don't try to delete anything that has happened in your life. Just be you. Just be yourself. Accept it and just strive to do better. If you have done mistakes, or you have done things that you don't like, just take them as a learning experience and strive to do better. If you are proud of what you have done, then girl, kudos. Just give yourself a round of applause and continue to do good and great things each and every day, and become a better version of yourself. And this self meditation as well, it's the time to also accept your emotions. Accept the way you feel. Accept the way you feel actually about certain things. Just know that your emotions are valid, and there is no mistake in the way you are feeling at that time, at that particular point in time. That's what I have to say. So like, if a time comes and you are sad, don't disguise yourself in happiness and what. Take that time, cry out. Take that time and weep and sob, whatever you have to do. It is needed. And after that time of you being sad, of you being the way you want to be, you will come back a very strong person. You'll come back when you are refreshed and rejuvenated. So guys, don't suppress your feelings. Don't suppress your emotions. This self-meditation is, as I said earlier, allow yourself to be vulnerable to your own self. Just know that in the self-meditation, no one is judging you. No one is holding you by the throat like, hey, you did this, you did that. No, you're just being you, and you're just allowing yourself to go through the process. So accept your emotions, accept your feelings. If you are happy, go on ahead and scream out. Just be happy for yourself, be happy for your family, for your colleagues, for your everything. That is another way you can show love to yourself. Just be happy, just be sad if need be. If it's time to cry, cry. If it's time for you to just sit down and think, oh, what did I do? Or what am I supposed to do next? You really need it. This is your time, and this is what you are supposed to do in this, in the time of self-meditation. So guys, that was just everything about self-meditation. And lest I forget, these feelings and emotions that you go through, don't try to think too much. Don't try to analyze them too much. Just observe the things that have happened, and observe your feelings, and try to work in that space. And yes, everything will just be good. Everything will just be fine. Thank you guys. Another thing we shall look at, one of the other ways to love yourself a little more, is self-gratitude. Guys, be true to yourself. When did you ever appreciate yourself? when did you ever thank yourself? It is so much needed. The way you think and the way you know that someone else deserves to be appreciated for the kind of work he or she has done, it's the same way you need to appreciate yourself. So if you have accomplished certain things in your life, just appreciate yourself. Every kind of little milestone counts. Every kind of small thing, it really counts. So you need to learn how to appreciate yourself. And if you have achieved something, appreciate yourself. Just go out of your way and just have something to do as an appreciation. And like if someone has done something, or if you feel there is need to appreciate someone, what do you always do? What do you do to that person? You buy them gifts, right? You go out to them and let's say you verbally appreciate them. You verbally recognize their efforts and their everything. So if that is one of the ways you appreciate other people, you appreciate other people's achievements, then what about yourself? Just do yourself that same favor. If you have been appreciating others by getting them gifts, then if you have set a certain milestone, you have accomplished different things, then sweetheart, you deserve to appreciate yourself. Get yourself some gifts. You know what you love. That is one of the most important things. If you are getting a gift for someone, you might not really know what that person wants, but you just try to figure out which thing will make that person happy. But now in this case of self-gratitude, you know what you want and you know what you love. So you have to get out of your way to get yourself that one thing you love. If it is within your reach, then you have to definitely do that. Or if it is to verbally appreciate yourself, yes, just go stand in front of a mirror and just tell yourself, Namy, thank you so much for what you have done. You deserve every good thing that is coming your way. You deserve all the things that you are getting, all the things that you are achieving. Appreciate yourself. Tell yourself, okay, how beautiful you are, how you got this new dress, how you got these new shoes. Just learn to appreciate every little small thing you get. You don't need to get big things. You don't need to get big cars. You don't need to get big houses so that you can appreciate yourself and be like, oh, I made it. No girl, no boy. Every little thing that you achieve, you definitely deserve to appreciate yourself. So the more you appreciate yourself, the more valuable you will realize you are, and the more worthy you realize you are, and you start adoring yourself in a different way, in a spectacular way. So yes, you deserve it. You deserve everything. Appreciate yourself. You know all the good things you can do for yourself. So guys, just go on ahead and tell me one of the ways you can appreciate yourself. Just go on, comment and tell me. You can share, and then maybe if someone doesn't know ways of appreciating themselves, just go on ahead, drop them in the comment section below, ways you can appreciate yourself. And yes, that will be it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this other episode of Self-Love. Today we've been able to handle self-meditation and self-love, and that was so much great, and that was so much interesting. So thank you once again. Just go on ahead, like, share, comment and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and tell me, are you loving this series that we have started of self-love? If yes, give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscription button, and don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that in case I upload a new video, you'll be among the very first people to click on and watch. Thank you. Have an amazing week. I love you. Bye.